Thank you, Mr. Chairman and members of the committee for allowing me to speak. My name is Barbara Harrison Comdon. I'm a pastor in the Evangelical Lutheran Church in America and speak on behalf of myself and New Day Lutheran Community in Idaho Falls, where I've served as pastor. As a woman who works in a religious setting, I know what it means to be discriminated against because of gender. There are numerous Christian denominations and other religions that do not allow women to serve in leadership positions. They base their discrimination on their interpretation of particular Bible passages. In fact, 33 of the approximately 36 branches of the Lutheran Church refuse to ordain women based on scripture passages. I've personally had people leave my congregation when I've come to serve there because they do not believe that women should be pastors. However, there are some Christian denominations and other religions who read the very same Bible but do not interpret it to say that women should not be pastors, priests, rabbis, or other church leaders. Who is right? I personally am thankful that gender discrimination is only allowed in religious settings. I can't imagine what it would be like if every job avenue was open to discrimination based on gender. When it comes to gender, as well as race, creed, and religion, lawmakers have seen fit to disallow discrimination in the secular setting, despite the fact that there have been and continue to be religious people who claim the right to discriminate in all of these areas based on their interpretation of Christian scripture. Why, when lawmakers across the country and here in Idaho have said that your religious beliefs do not allow you to discriminate based on gender, unless you work for the church, or race, or creed, or religion, no matter how you interpret the Christian scriptures, do we continue to say that the way a person interprets their religious scriptures allows them to discriminate based on sexual orientation and gender identity? What is the difference? Either you have the right to discriminate based on your religious beliefs or not. You can't have it both ways. And what about the religious freedom of the people who attend my congregation and thousands of other congregations in various Christian denominations, who believe that all people have the civil and religious right to live without civil discrimination in the workplace and elsewhere? The current discriminatory practices in regards to sexual orientation and gender identity violate our religious beliefs. There will always be contradictory views on how to interpret religious writings.
You have 30 seconds.
Someone will always be on the losing side. Civil rights such as these should be based on civil laws. That's what our founding fathers set up our government, a separate church and state. Churches and other religious institutions are allowed to actually discriminate based on their religious beliefs. Individuals are allowed to believe that someone should or should not have civil rights based on their particular religious beliefs, but individuals do not have the right to prevent another individual from having full civil and human rights based on their own particular religious beliefs. If they did, we wouldn't have the laws preventing discrimination on gender, religion, creed, or race that we currently have. Please pass HB 2 so that all citizens of Idaho are protected under the law in these secular matters of employment, housing, and public accommodations from civil and religious discrimination. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any questions? Thank you very much.